Welcome back. See if we can't get this in a good position. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm installing a new package of bees today. Buy all my bees and my bee equipment from the Colony, otherwise known as NE Bees in Tingsboro, Massachusetts. Rick just came back from Georgia over the weekend. It's where we get our bees in the Northeast. So I've just installed one package. I'm going to install the next package next. Comes with a piece of balsa wood on top here. Pry that off, throw that to the side. You then have a queen on this piece of metal here in a cage. I'll show you in a second. And then there's a can of sugar water here. They've been eating from that sugar water from little holes in the bottom during their journey from Georgia. I'm going to take the can out, hold on to that strap with the queen. There they are. And there's quite a lot of sugar water in this can also, so that's good news. I'm going to knock off these bees off this queen. I'm going to put the can underneath the hive so they can still get to it if they want to get to it. So here's our queen. This year's green color. You can see that green there. Right on the back, they mark her. That's perfect. So there's a cork on the top. There's a cork on the bottom. We're going to remove the cork on the bottom so that the worker bees can eat away at the candy and free the queen. In that time, they will now feel that queen is their queen. Okay, that cork came out nice and easy. It's a cool little souvenir. Keep that. Conversation piece. Now I'm gonna hang this queen on the side of a frame, like so. Here, I'll demonstrate. Frames here. I'm gonna hang that queen like so. The worker bees will eat away at the candy underneath and free the queen. She'll start laying eggs. So I'm going to drop her right in here, in the middle. Push that over. And now I'm going to make some space in the middle here. And I'm going to dump the bees in. Give the container a little knock. See, they're all kind of clumped together. They're not really going to pour out. A few maybe if I do this, but if I knock them, they'll all be loose and they'll all come out kind of like pouring a lava of bees. So here we go. I'm going to do it over the, when I last did it, I knocked a couple on the ground. Let's see if I can knock these ones and they knock into the hive. There we go. There we go. A few fell off the back. And now we're just pouring them out. You can see here, bees just pour out. There's a lot more bees in this package than the other package. A little knock. There we go. And that's it. Okay, I will leave the container next to the hive so these bees have some place to crawl up. Now put in the top. So we're going to lower these frames in. Okay, two more. Use a lot of caution walking over there. I've got some bees on the ground over there. And I'm going to brush away any bees. Do not blow at the bees, but brush them out of your way. I dislike blowing greatly. No smoking during the bee package install, unlike when you're doing a regular hive inspection. I'm a firm believer in smoke in the hive. You don't need to smoke the bees when you're doing the package install. Now I'm going to leave them with a protein patty on one side here, half of a protein patty. Let's see if I can clear the grills out of there first. And then I'm going to space these frames out a little bit. Let's get that little frame spacer tool. Just so as long as they're spaced out a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to brush the girls away from here. I'm just going to put this hive beetle cloth. They crawl across this and they get stuck to it. Sometimes the bees do too, though. Okay, now over here we've got our hive beetle trap. I've already filled that with hive beetle oil. It goes in here. All right. Next, we're going to put on a hive top feeder. I'm going to feed the bees. I just washed it out. It's a little wet. So I'm going to brush these bees in here. And I'm going to put this sucker right on top. Like so. Oh, try not to crush any bees. It's inevitable. As long as I'm not crushing a big pile, I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, next we need to fill the hive top feeder, 2 gallons of sugar water, springtime mix, shake it up. Oh, that looks pretty good. Now the goal is to fill this up without having hundreds of bees inside. The last one we just did, look at a single bee. I mean, started and there's already bees in here. Beat it. Okay, here we go. No other way to do this other than just do it. Here we go. Pour it in. That looks like it's the wrong viscosity. Maybe half and half here, I guess. Half. Okay. Cap that off. Pour the rest of this one in here. This looks like the wrong viscosity though. Half and half. Okay. That's done. I only see 1 bee in here. That's pretty darn good. So now we need a lid. That bee's out. Lid goes on top. Now we put an entrance reducer in the front because we want those bees to not have to protect against a large entrance. Right now it's got a whole hive body size area it has to protect. We put this inside, we put this facing up, and then this is the only area they have to protect in this hive. Do not leave it facing down because if it gets full of dead bees, they can't get out. But if it's this way, they can crawl over the bees. So we're going to put that in the front here. I'm going to clear the bees out of the front. And that's it. Thanks for watching.